All right, everybody, so not a whole lot of calculating today. We are just looking at shifts. So we want to take a look at first what our parent function is, and then second at what the changes to this function are. So we have a negative on the outside, -2 on the inside, then +7 on the outside. So one at a time, we want to define what these shifts are. So the red negative sign is on the outside of the function. So we're going to see a reflection over the x-axis. So it's a vertical reflection. The second set in blue, we're going to see that -2 on the inside. So we're going to see a horizontal transformation. And for this horizontal transformation, we are going to be going to the right by 2. And then lastly, we are going to have in green our vertical transformation. And this is going to be going up by 7. So those are the 3 shifts, the 3 changes. Each of those 3 changes gives us a different direction that we're going to go. So we want to do the same thing again. We have our original, which is the log of x, so I always want to identify the parent function. We have a negative on the inside, and we have +12 on the outside here. So the first one that we want to identify is we have the negative on the inside this time, so we're going to have a horizontal reflection. It's going to be over the y-axis. And then in green, we are going to have our shift up, so a vertical transformation. And this time we're going to go up by 12. All right, so the last step here is seeing this a little bit more applied. So they give us our parent function, the y equals x squared. So we want to take a look at what this graph originally looked like. And we want to see what changes were made to this graph to get it where it is. So the first thing we can see is it is upside down. So we have a reflection over the x-axis. So we have a vertical reflection, and this will be over the x-axis. So in order for this vertical reflection to take place, we would have to have a negative on the outside. So this is negative x squared is the reflection. And then from here, this step, I'll do it in black. So that got us to this point. And we still have to do some shifting to get from where we are in black to where the final red function is. So we want to count. We do go up by 1, 2. So we have a vertical transformation up by 2. So we're going to see y equals the negative x squared we already have. And then we're going to add 2. And I'll actually do it on the same one so that way we don't complicate things. So up 2 looks like that. And then the last piece is once we have gotten to this point, we're not quite there yet. We still have to move to the side. So because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, we're doubling up. It's to the right by 1. So in order to move to the right by 1, we're going to have to subtract on the inside. So we're going to call this a horizontal transformation. So for this to happen, we need x minus 2. So that'll move it 2 to the right. So we want to recopy the squared, the negative, and the +2 we had before. And that should be the function that we have graphed there. So again, just tracing each of the steps, it does help to draw where you start. That way you